Alright, hello. Don't know why. Meow. I don't know why the game title didn't update. So for a moment it said Cat Toad is best toad or best cat under Metroid Prime 2. But yes, I just need one more minute. Also, I like to just show off this loading screen because I think it's super cool. Oh, wrong thing. So yes, hello! I am back. And that is a spoiler. um... Oh, I should need to do a quick sync test. Um, left, right, left, A. Okay, that sounds good. Alright. And we'll start it off with Toad, since I brought up Toad at the... Since Toad is in thing. Hello, Godly, welcome to the stream. Sorry, it slipped my mind to greet people. Yeah, that sounds bad. So yes, welcome. Switching headphones, making sure everything's okay. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Basically, I actually did try to go through and complete levels. I want to get, like, at least one of the stamps for completing all the levels of one character, but unfortunately, I can't see that until I get to the World Crown, which really sucks. So I'm just going to have to remember who I beat each level with. So I'm going to try and avoid beating a level with more than one character, so it's easier for me to reference. Alright, took me a second. Oh, well, I can also just use the map, but... map. But, yeah, last time we finished off with, this fight, okay, this song is great and all, but this fight, is, to me at least, is so disappointing. It's so easy, but funny enough, it's still not the most disappointing boss fight in this game. That honor goes to a later boss. Oh, and you can start to do stuff with the pipes, right? If I remember correctly. I did look up some speedrun stuff, but not too much. I guess this is just to give you a different view of the world. Oh well. Just want to set up one thing really quick. Sorry. It's constantly like, oh, do this, do that. And it's, yeah, a bit weird. So... yeah. We'll just get on with it. Oh, I remember doing the beginning of this level. Is there something down here? I feel like there's something down here. I'm probably gonna die. Okay, nope, I did it. Good job, Beat. Come on. Oh, wait, that actually takes him out. Oh, well, I just did it a second ago. I picked the character with the worst jump. It's okay. Got it. Okay, thank God, mushroom. honestly, I kind of dislike the fact that I both like and dislike the fact that you always start as a big character, because like seeing them small is just kind of weird and a bit unsettling. Not super unsettling, but at the same time, it's like if I start a level and I'm small, then I think the optimal strategy is to literally just die as quickly as I can so I can get a mushroom power-up back. I'm not going to do that because that's no fun. No, my lives! And I apologize, my voice does sound a little weird. But like, yeah, look, I can get the actual power-up now, which is the cat bell. And I believe you can... yeah, you can do that. Alright. Oh. I don't know. I was gonna say something and I don't even remember now. Alright. I believe this part of the level was actually shown in the trailer for 3D World. Oh, did we get a chance to see what that the stamp replacement was? Because I'd imagine they're going to replace it with something just because it was a collectible that completion was judged on. Oh, I could totally make that with Luigi. Oh well. I'm gonna try and not lose this. So I think, okay. I believe cat dive momentum is like you... I need to like see someone do the inputs because it's really weird. Excuse me. Oh no, I just lost the cat power up. Okay, oh, it's fine, it's fine. Skill. There we go. Don't need a cat. I'm allergic to cats anyway, so I don't even like being around cats. I've had a long prejudice against cats just because I'm super allergic to them. Like, I've spent times I remember there were nights I would spend at friends' houses, and all my friends had cats, so... Well, one of them didn't, but I didn't really hang out with him as much. But... And... Yeah, needless to say, I usually felt pretty terrible by the end of it. Alright. Oh wait, I realized I was about to dive. I bet there's something down here. Yes, there is. This is pretty fun. I like this level so far. Cats are great, but I understand why. Yeah, no, and I can sympathize with people who say... I mean, I can only half sympathize with people who don't like dogs because I grew up with dogs around me my entire life, and I love dogs to death. That was actually a pretty fun level. I like it. I was worried that a lot of 3D World is going to be like just super simple, boring levels, and I definitely think they they fixed that more than compared to 3D Land, where it definitely wasn't that good. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I haven't done the slots. Let's do the slots. Okay, not like I need extra lives. Rip. Oh, I don't even get to collect the coins, it just auto gives it to me? That's kind of boring. Like, at least give it to me. Or at least let me collect it. Let me have the satisfaction. Oh boy, okay, I remember this one. Yeah, let's play as Toad for this one. I'll play... Hello, Lapis, welcome to the stream. Alright, yeah, this, I remember, I think I died a lot on this level in my initial playthrough of this game. I kind of want to keep the cat, though, because I want to go fast. So let's get back to cats. Oh, no! My cat! We're off to a great start already. Oh, this one's so mean. I remember trying this over and over before and then failing miserably. Oh, I remember you could like long jump and then time it perfectly so you bounce off the piranha things, and it was so satisfying if you do that, or when you do that. Also, I've been wanting to ask your guys' opinion on something. How would you guys feel about like an Animal Crossing stream where it's basically just like island decoration? This is a mistake? Okay. Oh, it's not like Mario Maker either, where you can stand on them. Well, I guess because Mario Maker is a 2D thing, and this is actually 3D. I feel like I skipped over something. No? Okay. Alright. So... Alright, we'll get the cat back at least. Oh! Okay, that's what I get for trying to be fast. I've seen Animal Crossing Never Sat. Oh, you've never seen Animal Crossing? Yeah, it's definitely not a game for everyone. Alright, first try. Wait, did I miss a star? Oh, I was looking down at my screen for a second and I looked up. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's an issue. Alright. Probably for the best I don't have a cat right now. I do not have the gamepad with me, so I cannot just cheese this, unfortunately. Oh, I missed the star. What? Oh, come on. Well, we're going back for it, so it's fine. Oh, I remember where it is. Alright. So let's go get that. And also, Godly, I've been meaning to ask this on Discord at some point, but I need advice on Giovanni because he's appearing and I don't know what to do about it. And I can't do anything else with Team Rocket until I take care of him. So, yeah. I am amazing at this game. So amazing. Definitely. Oh god, okay. Oh god, no, I don't think anyone watched it, but last night when I was playing Metroid Prime, I go through a portal to get an item, and I just walk right past it and off the ledge, and I had to go all the way around to get it again. It only took like a minute, but still, it's like, it's right there. You just run up and grab it. Nope. I swear, playing games and trying to commentate is harder than it looks. Okay. Oh god, my Toad's voice is awful, but there's actually someone who makes a really good Toad song covers. Like, as ridiculous as that sounds. Okay, so I would need a running start to get that. So, like, now? No, okay. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. We are good at this game. See, that bonk was actually for RNG abuse, obviously. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I saw your comment to Godly and I got distracted. I'll read in a second. Okay, got it. Let's go. Home stretch, got this. Well, I think there's one more part after this. Oh, getting the gold flag in this part's gonna be awful. Oh, what? Oh, I'm thinking of a different level. Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe I made that. For Giovanni, I couldn't beat him at my level. I just sat there for an hour to get everyone 10 levels higher. Really? I looked it up, and it looks like he always has the same first Pokemon. He always leads with a Persian and has a Suicune in the back. So it's just a matter of preparing counters for those. But it's his middle Pokemon that's, that can be, like, pretty much any... Or I think... It can be, like, a Rhydon, I think. It can be some other stuff. I actually kind of want to go to the house. I can't believe I got all 3 stars to stamp and the thing all in one go. Ooh. I definitely want the cat power up. Yeah, I'll do this. Alright. I do have to say, the more I'm playing this game again, the more I'm like... Oh wait, no, you're not... For some reason, I thought a Godly said that. It's you, Lapis, who said that. Oh, dang it. I pressed Y too late. There's a big one, right? Nope? Okay, I'm thinking later in the game. Okay. I'm sorry if my commentary's been all... I'm being really self-conscious about my commentary. That's a bad habit I have. I'll be really self-conscious about myself in general. How many times can I put self in one sentence? Self, 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 self. Oh no. The beat blocks. My mortal enemy. Alright, let's get it over with. Alright, that was a really weird, like, whine. That sounded like a mo. Oh god. Okay, that is a cursed. I'm not even gonna talk about it anymore. On to different subjects. Oh. I guess in different subjects I have a new profile picture. It actually took, like, I went through like 2 hours of recording just to find a picture I liked. And I hated most of them. Okay, I need to be careful because I need to preserve a certain amount for the end. Your commentary is good today. Last way to make it short. Okay, hold on. I need to focus on this because this is timed. Gotcha. Alright, and... Okay, that's close. Alright, everything's fine. Yeah. Okay. Your commentary is good. Today in class we had to make a short video about ourselves for Icebreaker, and dude, I must have recorded like... Yeah, well, welcome to the world of recording, where you're gonna, like, do takes because, like, you messed up one small thing. It happens to the best of us. Funny enough, I think we were talking... My family was talking about Icebreakers as a topic earlier. I can't remember what, but we brought up, like, really weird... Oh, I remember. I was talking with my sister, and we were talking about, like, various conspiracy theories, and she thought, oh, you know, this would make a great icebreaker. Just go, oh yeah, which conspiracy theory do you believe in? Personally, I believe in the one that Bill Gates is trying to implant for chips in our minds through 5G networks. That's the one I believe in. It's not true, by the way. What? I didn't say anything. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no no no! Oh no 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 no! That poor Peach. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Nope, I lost one. Okay, I only needed 2. That's fine. Don't worry, that's not the fun version of the stage. We got the fun version later. Oh, I can't wait to suffer through that stage. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. Like, I just don't know what to say. Hold on a moment. Alright, sorry about that. I have a bag of cheese puffs right next to me and I wanted to eat some, but you would have heard like slurping and others and crinkly, crunchy sounds, and I don't think that's good for a stream. Between you and me. Honestly, I'm terrible at icebreakers. Like, I hate the ones that are like, oh yeah, give us something cool that you do, and like, I don't do anything cool. What do you talk about? I mean, I guess I have this now. Optimal Fire Brother. Nice. So where was I? Right. It's definitely like I think the one I usually pull out. Yeah, I know, right? Like the one I usually pull out is that I've done karate for a few years. I think I did it for like a year or two when I was younger, and then I actually started it again when I was in the end of high school and did it for a year, but then quit because I tried joining the one on my college campus, but because they were all super fit 20-somethings and I was still horribly out of shape, I could not keep up with them and my legs felt like noodles after every workout and it was awful. Alright, so let's do this one.
Luigi time! Let's go!
Alright, so I remember dying a lot on this one as well. Well, I'm gonna die playing like that. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, I remember. Actually, my mom's sister and I were at a group thing one time, and we all had to go around introducing ourselves. And so my mom introduced herself, and I was sitting next to her. So when she finished, everyone looked at me, and I just point her and go, "I'm her son." And then my sister, who was sitting next to me, she thought, and I'm her brother. And then like later after that, she said to me like, "Oh, thank God you did that. I had no idea what I was gonna say." Is there like some speed tech you can do with this? It feels like with like the way I drop it and then throw it, that like there's some like crazy speed tech you can do. I don't know. You're coming with me, Springo. Hey, hey. What'd I say? You're coming with me, and you're going to like it. This might be where we have to part ways, my friend. I'm sorry. It hurt me more than it hurt you. Actually, funny enough, recently, there was I was working on something, and I had my door open, and my dog came up, and she wanted to see my sister, but her door's closed, my door's open, so she just ended up, like, sitting in the middle of, oh, is that what I need to spring for? So she just ended up standing in my doorway, and this was actually shortly before a stream, so I was just getting stuff, and she decided to sit for a bit in my doorway. It was adorable. I took pictures of it, because she doesn't normally do that. It was actually kind of weird. But then when it was time for me to start streaming, I had to close my door. I grabbed the door handle, and she just turns her head. Just lying in my doorway. She just turns her head, tilts her head, looks at me, and I'm like, I'm sorry. This hurts me more than it hurts you. I start to move the door, and she tilts her head more like, what are you doing? I thought you were my friend. What sports you play? Oh, yeah, yeah, sports. I mean, I just have karate as an answer, but I'm not a sport person at all. I was definitely the nerdy. I was made fun of a lot in middle school because I wasn't athletic. I cried easily compared to all the other boys. God, you have no idea how much I hate, like, some of the stereotypes, or like, just some of the sayings, like, boys will be boys, and stuff like that. But that's more because I've been personally burned by them. I keep forgetting you can actually go through these. So I keep thinking I need to go up the center. Okay, I just noticed how much time we have left. Speedrun time. I just realized I just been so long on that we might just run out of time. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully. Hold on, I'll read your comment in a second. I'm in focus mode. In an auto-scroller. Oh. You sound like me. I'm unathletic and getting more nerdy, so I get upset easily. Should have seen me in high school. Oh yeah. No, it's funny. Like, I see a lot of people say, "Oh, my high school was horrible." Actually, how does the text look? Is it too big? I haven't been paying attention because I upped the size for the Metroid Prime 2 thing, but I think it might be too big now for this stream. But yeah, no, I was the nerdy kid in school who I don't like it personally. I'm gonna lower it at some point. It seems way too big to me for this sort of resolution. Give me a second. Maybe you're fine with it, but I'm not. But and then again, it is. I wouldn't say it's my job, but I do like being picky about this. It's good for me to be picky about this sort of stuff because then I feel like I get closer to really good. But if you want me to say leave begging, oh, okay, yeah, don't go into further detail. And I'm sorry, Godly. I was never pushed to that sort of point. I have met people who have, but I do understand, like, feeling like... I do understand the feeling, if that's the best way to put it. I was not, and I've honestly not been in the greatest place over the past few years. Depression sucks. But, yeah. Just know that you're always welcome here, and you're... Like, not just welcome, but, like, we'll miss you if you go. Alright, Oh, no, my cat! Not the kitty. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm probably only gonna give it, like, 1 or 2 tries, and then not fret over it too much. Oh my god. So no, this is basically like a bunch of little things, and your goal is to get as many green stars as you can. The thing is that certain things like the final level and some other castles will have green star requirements. So saying basically, have you been collecting green stars throughout your adventure? And this is just sort of a way to get some. Okay. Wanted to focus because of the bullet bill. Alright. Okay, we're good. I don't think I've been depressed, but I never specifically feel joy when I'm around my friends. Always act like, oh, that sucks. I would say get new friends, but that's much easier said than done, and I'm not really in the place to be giving life advice. I'm an entertainer, not a therapist. But I also do understand, like, sort of being the outcast of the group. I honestly felt that way about my high school friends. And, like, I still got along with them pretty well, but, like, after high school, I honestly felt kind of left out. Like, they had a Discord group and chat and Facebook chat group, and they all had, like, they all kept in touch with each other, but I was never invited to anything. And I didn't reach out to it, so it's not, I can't just say, oh, woe is me, they all hated me. Like, relationships, whether it's a romantic or friendship, is a two-way street. Just as other people reach out to you, you have to reach out to other people. But still, it just sort of, it sort of burned a bit that I only learned about all this stuff. I learned about this on accident, to give an idea. And I felt that way a bit about my college friends as well, but not nearly as much. And honestly, I think it was definitely, I didn't reach out because, like, they would go out for dinner to restaurants and they would invite me, and I said no almost every single time because I just didn't want to go. But honestly, looking back, I should have accepted their offers a lot more because, you know, like, you gotta make friends. And I actually did accept their offer on the very last time they ever went out for that particular semester before I stopped attending that college. We went to Italian, and it was great. That's probably one of my more fond memories. It was a really fun night. Look, I said I'm not a therapist, but if there is one thing I can say, it's that reach out to other people. If you feel like no one wants to be your friend, you have to put in the effort too. But at the same time, I don't want to get to like, oh, it's definitely your fault. Like, don't get into that mentality, because I know how destructive that mentality is, because I've lived it. I still live it, to be honest. It is an awful mentality. Oh, I picked a character with a tiny jump for this. But that's life advice with Kokomi for this round. Like I said, I'm an entertainer, not a therapist, so I'm gonna try and hold off too much on life advice. Though, actually, funny enough, on the idea of being an outcast, there's one memory that always sticks so vividly in my mind. It was during, it was a girl in my middle school. She had she's Jewish, so she had a bat mitzvah. Which, for those of you who don't know, it's basically like a coming-of-age ceremony for girls. There is an equivalent for the guys called bar mitzvah. And everyone was invited. Everyone in my grade was invited. And this was middle school, so like I said earlier, I was not treated well in middle school. I had like 2 really good friends, and then like 1 half friend who, like, he didn't associate with me in school, but we actually hung out outside of school and talked about Pokemon a bunch. But I just remember that there was this image in my mind where everyone was on the floor dancing and I was just sort of sitting on the tables off to the side. I tried to dance and I tried to do what I thought looked cool, and I tried to do the air guitar, and I probably just looked horribly awkward and cringy. And yeah, I just remember sort of just sitting there and watching everyone else. But then actually, one of the 2 people I said I made really good friends with in middle school, he actually came up to me and sat with me after a little bit. And yeah, that's how you know you've made a really good friend. Though I haven't talked to him at all recently. The last time I saw him, oh god, no, I don't even. The last time I saw him in person was in a funeral for a family member, and I'll just leave it at that. Oh, get on the Switch. I mean, this game is coming to Switch, but that's aside from the point. Alright, so let's bop you. Bop the rock. There we go. So one time during high school, I got to skip classes and go play laser tag because that was a yearly thing for senior. Oh, really? Lucky. I haven't played laser tag since like middle school. I remember really liking laser tag. Let's see. Right, definitely want to get this just because. Oh. There we go. Alright. Skill. This is definitely 110% skill at this game. Why is it always when I say I am so skilled at this game that stuff like that happens? Why? Is this some sort of twisted joke? Nice, I caught it. So skilled. Oh, fun fact, Quidditch is a real sport somehow, with a real league. Not surprised. You underestimate the power of fanboys. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. See? Everything worked out. Quidditch is the sport from Harry Potter where, basically you chase after like a golden... I'll be honest, I've never been that much into Harry Potter, so I'm probably gonna get some details horribly wrong. Yeah, but basically you fly around on the broom chasing a golden ball thing, and your goal is to catch it. And I think there are other ones that are like worth points or something, or like, I don't remember exactly. I'm probably just made a lot of Harry Potter fans really mad, and I'm not that sorry, to be honest, but... Hold on, I got this. Okay. Alright, I'm focusing. I already know what the name is. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's 3 goals on both sides. Offense throws balls, defense throw other balls at the offense to send them back to start, and the chasers are entirely different people that chase the ball that ends a game. Oh yeah, wasn't like Harry Potter like the chaser? Because I remember like he was going after the golden snitch, and the golden snitch was like a big deal, and this is my rock. Nice. I can spin too. Nailed it. Oh man, my hands hurt. Oh yeah, Harry was the wolf chaser and that snitch was worth a ton of points. Now that I'm remembering some scenes, I realize it's like badly edited. Yeah, early 2000s. I remember actually my mom did used to read Harry Potter to my sister and I, but neither of us were really interested in it, so it didn't really last long. But yeah. I can't say I've never been a big Potter person. Like oh wow, that score! That score! Nice. I've never been a big Harry Potter person. I've always been the Nintendo kid. Like people go like, oh, being a wizard is so cool, or like you can be like Doctor Who, and I'm like, yeah, but are you the hero of time? And not even Star Wars. I haven't seen Star Wars. I've seen the Family Guy parody of Star Wars, but I have not seen Star Wars. Hold on a moment. So, sorry about that. I just wanted to eat a bit more cheese puffs and drink some water, and again, sounds. Is there a way to check who all is in stream other than seeing them in chat? I don't know actually. I can see everyone in chat. Sometimes I wonder. I've been thinking about this quite a bit actually. That if there's like a way to turn off if anyone can see who else is in chat, because there are people who just like to lurk, and I respect that. Like, you don't want it, being called out can be really weird, especially if you're just like in a please don't mood. But that's just me, and there's no right way to handle that sort of thing. This is why you always look at the screen when you're playing a game, because stuff like that happens. This is fun though, I do have to say. Ooh, wait, come back. Maybe come back. I remember at this level, you can like, this is actually kind of like an exploratory level, which is kind of cool. I actually remember really liking this level, and I remember there was like a sunset version of this level that has like a super short amount of time in the post game. It's the one thing, yeah. No, that honestly, when they all went into the shell, that was super satisfying to watch. Like, holy crap. Yeah. I feel like I've been doing that too much recently. I've been going, I'm actually practicing as a yodel I was about to say yodel dancer. As a yodel singer. Yodel-a-hee. Yodel-a-hee. The Koopa sound nears, wow. Dang. I don't know what my first game is, but if I had to pick, I would say either Mario 64 or Diddy Kong Racing. And both games hold a very special place in my heart. And I also get really excited whenever anyone brings up Diddy Kong Racing, because it's not nearly as talked about as like Mario 64. So it's like, oh my god, someone's talking about Diddy Kong Racing, oh my god! Ooh, boomerang outfit. Okay. I'm gonna go get a shell. Yeah, a shell sounds like a good idea. There we go. I want this. This is my shell now. Nope. Bad. My shell. Do you have any creepy memories? No, not really. Like, people say like the piano freaked them out, but honestly, I think I was so young that I didn't even remember like my first encounter with that sort of stuff. To the point where playing Mario 64 DS actually felt like somewhat of a new experience because I just didn't remember. That makes me sound like way younger than I am when, and funny enough, like, usually when I see people bring up like, oh yeah, my first... Okay, I think I've brought this up before, but I have to tell the story. There was a discussion among some people in my high school, and they were all talking about the first game they ever played. And so many of them go, oh, I first played on the GameCube. Oh, I remember the day I first played on the PS2. Alex, that's my name. What was your first system? Nintendo 64. I was the old one. My family never actually owned an SNES. My family had an NES, but it never had an SNES. Oh, Mario 64 is a person. Yes, every copy of Mario 64 is personalized, don't you know? Where's the stamp? Something right here. My first video game was on a DS. Well, it means you're younger than me. But then again, I've noticed I'm pretty sure I'm older than most of the people who watch my videos. Like, I know I'm about the same age as one of my viewers because that viewer is a high school friend and we were in the same grade. So, of course. Oh, right. This is the plussy part. Or not plussy. Whatever they call this weird dino thing. But this one's much easier. There isn't like a splitting thing. You can get everything on your first go. I had a Game Boy. I still have my Game Boy Color. I guess that was my first system I actually owned. My mom got me a yellow Game Boy and my sister a blue Game Boy. And she actually got my sister Zelda Oracle of Ages and me Oracle of Seasons. I never got past like the first two screens. And my sister was actually really upset. At least I remember her being really upset because she said like, oh, he can't even like appreciate the game or play it properly or anything. And I was like, no, Mom gave it to me. I remember I had a Sesame Street game for that, and that could have actually been one of the first games I ever played, but I refuse to believe that. I would have had the dino, that dino thing as a pet. I low-key. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can see why, but I just personally find it, it's just not meat for me. I always thought this world was so trippy, like, super, super trippy. Oh, my game light about to die. I should plug it in. Excuse me while I do that. I think the first console I actually owned and can actually remember was the GBA. I had a okay, I remember this. I got a purple Game Boy Advance and my sister got a black Game Boy Advance, and something happened where we switched. I don't remember what caused it, but I remember we switched at some point. And I remember the black one became mine, and it, I got a bit of this Eggo waffle stuck in the speaker, and it was, I think it's still there. I don't know, I haven't seen that Game Boy Advance in a while. If I want to play a Game Boy Advance game, I either play on my computer or on my DS Lite. What is this one? Oh, this is a fun one, I remember. Alright, so let's do the Captain Toad level. What was the first ever Pokemon game you played? Mine was Sun and Moon, but it's been a Pokemon fan for like 6 years in advance. Pearl, I thought that was the only show for like 6 years when I found out the games. Oh yeah, no. So technically the first Pokemon game I ever played was Red and Blue, but I was so young, I don't remember, I just know that I did mess around with it. I don't think I accomplished anything. I only played it because my sister was a huge Pokemon fan, and then my sister went through Pokemon is dumb phase, and so me, being the impressionable little kid, also did Pokemon was dumb phase until I was in 4th grade, and that's when, there was a kid who was transferred to my school, and he was a big Pokemon guy, and he introduced us, I remember he pulled out a map of this called the Sinnoh region, and had 3 Pokemon, the Sinnoh starters, yeah. And I remember him pointing to Piplup and saying, like, this evolves into a really cool Emperor Penguin. Pick it. And I got Pokemon Diamond, and I picked Piplup. And I got to the 2nd gym. I got hard-walled there, and promptly reset my save and chose Chimchar. Because I'm a great kid. Oh, you gotta go? Well, thanks for coming to the stream, Lapis. Oh, shoot. Okay, I should actually pay attention. Go away. But yes. Wow, this is what I get for not looking. So yeah, thanks for coming to the stream. Hope you have a great night. So yeah, I consider Chimchar my first starter. I think okay, so I don't have that anymore, but I have it on my Battle Revolution save. So I have like a copy of it. Actually, I could pull up my Battle Revolution save at the end of the stream. I wouldn't mind showing that off. My old Battle Revolution save. I think it's super cool that I even have that. It has a bunch of hacked Pokemon because I got introduced to the action replay and ooh, yeah. Alright, so yeah, I want to do this. Okay. Chimchar's first starter, but you reset for Piplup. Oh yeah, and Surfing Pikachu. I mean, I do have a Platinum game that I can connect to it. It's sad that Heart Gold, Soul Silver can't connect to it. I think that's when I first also heard Arceus's pronunciation. So now whenever I hear people pronounce it as Arceus, I'm like, no. Arceus is a dumb pronunciation. I cannot accept Arceus as a pronunciation. That is a stupid pronunciation. I will stand by that until the end of time. I will accept Arceus, though, because of Deus and Arcane. I think that's actually kind of clever, if anything. So I'm fine with that pronunciation. That doesn't bother me that much, though I'm still calling Arceus. Though I saw someone point out that Arceus... Yeah, Battle Revolution! But I did see someone point out that the reason they might have changed it from Arceus is because Arse. It's not something you would think of if you were an American. Oh, you mean the one with Roar of Time, Spatial Rend, and Shadow Force? I did, but I erased it on accident because I thought it was one of my hacked... I was going through, when I was transferring Pokemon from Gen 4 to Gen 5, I decided, you know, I don't really want all the Pokemon that I hacked to get. So I left a bunch behind, deleted my save file. I've not found the Arceus, so I'm pretty sure that Arceus died with that card. Oh, that sucks. But, I may or may not have a very special cart that can potentially be in the event cart I want it to be. Maybe. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I found it on the side of the street, definitely. I don't actually have an event card. That'd be so cool to own a Pokemon event card. I would, like, I don't know how much money I'd shell out for it, especially... Actually, I watched a video by Chugga Conroy earlier today on Pokemon trading cards, and it honestly gave me the idea of, I wonder if I can sell any of my trading cards for a quick buck, which is awful. I hate that I even thought that, but... Multiply! Alright, so let's do this now, and I'm gonna start doing this. You have an Eon ticket, nice. Oh yeah, you brought that up. I do have Coliseum and XD, and I do have a Wii and GameCube, so I could connect, and a physical copy of Emerald and Fire Red. Though I'm wondering, is there a way to connect... I want to know if there's a way to connect VBA to Dolphin. Because if there is, that would be so cool. Did you hear the Pokemon distribution machine was recovered? No. I don't even know what you're referring to. Actually, yeah, if you could, like, link something in Discord or talk about it here, I'm down for talking about it here. Okay, so I need multiple cherries. Multiply! Oh, wait, no! I wanted to do it with a different character so I could get a different thing. Alright.
Okie dokie. Let's go.
Oh, funny enough, I think I looked up the speed run, or like just on speedrun.com. Yes and no, what do you want to do? You can talk about it. I'm happy to discuss it and listen and learn. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to do this with Toad again. Sorry, was I? I have no idea what that noise was. So you can use a ROM, put the save data onto flashcart, but why would you do that? I mean, there are people who are running, distributing. Hold on a second. Okay. Alright. I hope that my mic wasn't on accident, because I had some acid reflux right there. Oh, are you heading out of Godly? If so, thanks for coming to the stream. I'll check out the Discord video later. Definitely wanted to go. I have to stop at midnight, but it's 10:17 for me right now. Oh, and I went AFK. Oh, I must have muted the mic before it got through when I said hold on a moment. But yeah, I had some acid reflux that like... Screw you! Oh my god! Nailed it! Where's the first one? I am all awesomely terrible at this game! Oh, wow. Okay. I think I peeked the mic and that's not a good thing to do. Oh, as it turns out in Gen 2, you could get a legit shiny Mew from New York. Interesting. I mean, like, so what I think I was saying before I had to go AFK for a second was that, like, there are people who are running the event servers, so, like, I don't really see the difference between using a flash cart to get a ROM as opposed to just getting some Gen 4 and Gen 5 event stuff now. So I guess that's the argument I'm trying to make. Alright, sorry about that. Acid reflux again. Alright, so I want to do that again with Luigi. The stamp requires Toad.
Hello.
I know what I must do.
Luigi time. Let's go.
It is time for having a hack. So this is where the issue I sort of... Okay, first off, how do I bubble? There we go, that's how I bubble. Okay, where the heck is this first star? Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. Honestly, I think it might have been a cheese puff, so I need to not eat them. Yeah, that's right, Luigi. It's fine. Everything is just fine. Oh, it considers the gamepad player one. Damn straight. Okay. So I'm going to have the Weege. The Weege.
See ya.
Do I get the crown for this level? I hope I do. Come on! Oh my god, I get the crown! Take a look at Kitty Toady. Kitty Cat Toad. He's a cat. He's a kitty cat. And he can dance, 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 and he dance, dance, dance. Oh. Oh, I didn't get a chance to get a close-up of Cat Toad with the crown. That makes me sad. So... yeah. So, like, let's say I guess, like... One, I really hate how Pokemon hand... I feel like this is a moral conundrum for me now, and I'm probably overthinking it. Because, like... Well, Well, let's say I didn't use an event card or used one of the people who's distributing the Wi-Fi thing, and then I use the Void glitch in Diamond and Pearl and get a Darkrai that way. Is that a cheated Darkrai? By the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should look up stuff on the Void glitch. It is so cool.
Hello. Let's
Separate competitive and collecting. Yeah. And like, if you, I believe with the Arceus, you have to specifically level it up to 100 before you transfer it forward, or else the game will recognize it as a fake, because every Arceus distributed was only level 100. And Game Freak counts as hacked because they're very controlling. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go on my rant about event Pokemon. I still think it's a stupid concept. I'll leave it at that. Saved by the cat! Saved by the bell, actually. That was a total saved by the bell. That was not saved by the bell. This one does not spark joy. Okay, so is there like anything here? No? Okay. I just wish Peach was a little faster. Don't even know what you're referencing, unless it's Saved. So I don't remember anything about Saved by the Bell. I just watched like one episode once when I was younger, and I remember liking it, but I never watched more of it. And so I just know the show exists. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say earlier. So on speedrun.com, I was looked, and they have categories, right? So they have any percent, and it turns out that Mario's the only character who's never used an any percent, and because of that, there's actually an any or a Mario percent. But of course, like in an normal any percent, you do use Toad, Luigi, and Peach for different reasons. Kill every last one of them. Disney Channel had a shot during commercial breaks called As the Bell Rings. No, see, I did not grow up on Disney Channel. Just as I was pretty much exclusively a Nintendo kid, I was pretty much exclusively a Cartoon Network kid. So if you say Cartoon Network, I might know what you're talking about. I've not kept up with Cartoon Network since like 2010, really. But yeah, that's really it. Oh my god. Alright. I will take your word that it wasn't very good. Though I say almost exclusively because I did watch some Nickelodeon stuff like Fairy Odd Parents and Danny Phantom. Wait, do you remember a Nicktropolis sort of social network or website where the gimmick was being shrunk down into the world? Include aliens and I need a second to read that. Do you remember a Nicktropolis sort of social network on the website where the gimmick was being shrunk down into the world? No, I do not remember that. Sorry. I remember Fusion Fall, and I remember trying to get through a bit of it, but I think it required a paid subscription, and I'm like, no. I know I've died here before because I tried to make that jump too early. No! Alright, well... Okay, it's fine. Ooh, Sprawling Savannah. Definitely want to play as Toad because I know it's like a big open plain. Come on! Oh, for a moment I thought he had like a crown on. I was really confused. Give me your bell. Made it. Okay. I had a feeling like there was something down there, but I also knew there could have been nothing down there. And so I was ready. I was totally ready. Actually, funny enough, after I stopped streaming this the other day, I actually went through and did some level stuff. One, to get some screenshots, and two, to also just mess around and get more character completion stuff. And I have to say, I have been saved by the cat suit so many times just because I was trying to go fast. Alright. Oh, I can just hear the noise right now, and ugh. That is cruel! Holy crap! I can get this. Nailed it. Okay, we got this, we got this. Sorry I haven't been really talking too much. Depth perception's a thing. Did anyone know that? Did anyone know depth perception's a thing? Because apparently I don't know depth perception's a thing. Okay, so I'm trying to cat dive momentum thing, and like my issue is jumping right before the end. Was there anything over here? I don't remember. Nope. Cause like I can sort of get the, I blame no 3D on Wii U. Cause like I can get the, so, like, I can totally get the, what was I saying? I literally just had a brain fart. I just had a huge brain fart, and I did not know what I was gonna say. Oh well, time to move on. Also, I can't remember, Godly, did you answer the thing about Giovanni? Or any tips for Giovanni? Because I don't know what to do. And I'm scared. What was I gonna say? I literally... This is really bugging me. What's it really paying? Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I think I was mentioning how with cat momentum, you have to let go. Like, what I'm getting is not quite cat momentum, but... I don't know. I feel like I need to see someone do the cat momentum thing in order to, like, understand it. Okay. Hold on a moment. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's get back to this. I feel like I'm missing something really important. Oh wait, is there something in this anthole? I remember at my elementary school there was like this really big ant hill. Oh, I remember actually as a kid. I barely remember this. I remember having to take eye drops for this, but that's it. But I was playing on like a playground at a random school that we were visiting. I think my sister was attending at the time, and apparently an ant bit me in the eye. And my mom said she remembered me going up to her with like my eye like starting to swell up, and it scared her to death. Which, yeah, lovely imagery. I remember the most I remember though was having to take eye drops. That is my memory of this. Okay, so yeah, that's the last thing. So I definitely didn't miss anything. Oh no. Oh. Whew. I know my commentary hasn't been like the best, but at least I hope the gameplay has been really exciting, because I feel like I've had some really close calls and stuff. I feel excited playing the game. Please never take that quote out of context. Okay, so I think I'm gonna play as Mario. Hold on. Where does this go? Fire! Okay, I was gonna say, for the next level, I'll play. I mean, I don't really consider this a level, but for the next level, I'll play as Mario, and then for the. I lost the kitty cat. And for the level after, I'll play as Luigi. Oh my god, that score! Yes! It's gonna be ruined by the time, but it's a beautiful score. No, I don't think this actually gets you anything except like an extra star, which is kind of disappointing. Like, I see stuff like this, like, what was the point of that? Imagine, like, being one green star away from finishing the game and you just forgot this one. You never noticed it. Bob-ombs below.
Okie dokie. Let's go.
Mario really does not get enough love in this game. There we go. I knew one of these had a Tanuki leaf, I just didn't remember which one it was. Yeah, who needs bombs? Bombs are overrated. I like how this whole gimmick of this level is bombs. Use bombs to blow things up, and I'm like, ha, tail goes whoosh. Wow, I really don't care about that one up. Oh. Oh, I do need a bomb for this, though. You got me there, game. You gave me... I needed a bomb for something. Are you proud of yourself? Excellent. I do have to say, it does feel... I was gonna say, it does feel good to go through these levels pretty fast. Why me? Okay, good, that hit. I was worried for a second that didn't hit. Oh! Okay, we're good. I was scared for a second. Alright, yeah. Honestly, I feel really bad because I feel like I should be talking, and I probably shouldn't think about it too hard, because streaming is different from like a recording. Because like in a recording, you constantly want to be talking, you want to be it to be constantly interesting. I guess for a stream, it doesn't necessarily need to be like that. Streams are more chill in nature. No. Alright. Also, I just realized we hit 20 followers. That's actually really cool.
Oh no!
I feel like this game hates me. I feel like life hates me right now. Okay, let's go get the stamp. Now let's go try this again. Or not. That's why I was getting near. I knew there was a Tanuki leaf in that one. Oh, I have to hold down. Oh, I figured it out. The Cartoon Network game was called Mini Match. Geez, looking at that for months. Nah, it's fine. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, there really isn't much to work with. Well, that and, like, I find when I, like, record Let's Plays and stuff, I need to, like, record in an hour, like, at most 2 hour bursts. Because then it's kind of like... I get a chance to take a break. And I'll be honest, I've had some other stuff on my mind because of life and stuff. But that's just me. Okay, so I believe I can just make it up here anyways.
Oh yeah!
I don't need your gimmicks, Miyamoto. Take that. Honestly, I might just spend like the last 15 minutes or 20 minutes going through like my Pokemon file or something, just for fun. If anyone watching would be interested in that. After watching a video today on Pokemon card collectibles, it makes me wonder, like, I don't really collect anything. I mean, I kind of collect Fire Emblem Heroes stuff, though I'm trying to break away from that. I haven't done the greatest job with that because I did get Cave and spend money recently on it, and I'm very mad at myself for doing that. Yeah, like, in an hour. Because this is mainly supposed to be a 3D World Let's Play. Oh, that's not what I was aiming for, but okay. Ah, this level. I've never got to play this game with multiple people. Oh, I lost the cat power-up. Oh, it's fine. But I can certainly say I wish I've had multiple people to play this game with, but oh well. Wowie zowie. Okay, so let's keep the Luigis together. Murdered in cold blood. Dang it. Okay, it's fine. Oh, you got collect plushies, I guess. You got an Ori one. Nice. I do collect some plushies. I have like a bag of plushies in my closet. Some of them are Pokemon, but a lot of them are Webkins. Oh, dang it. Oh, this one. Wowie zowie. Alright. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. I have no one to blame but myself on that one. Alright, it's fine, we got this. Alright, is there anything over here? For some reason, I thought I had, like, Peach's Float or the Tanuki thing. I could get it on Switch, online play and all for Ori? I mean, I've never played Ori. Honestly, it never looked that interesting to me, but I've heard good things about it. I guess I've seen gameplay and, like, the way the models are, it looks a bit weird to me. But that's probably just me being super picky. I'd probably like it if I played it. Probably. Oop. Okay. Oh, that stamp. That's just an insult. Play what? Ori and the Blind Forest or Ori and the Will of the Wisp. I've heard those are great games. I'd probably like them if I played them, but I just haven't. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break and just stand up and walk around. So, yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Sorry. So, yeah. Let me just prepare the break screen. Let's see. No, I mean, get this game you've played. Oh, I might get it on Switch. I don't know. That is a good question, because I will have just played it. I honestly was sort of just like thinking, yeah, of course I get it, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. So let's go here. Which that is, what is that? That's 10, I'll say 1054. But what I can do, if my computer will cooperate with me, that looks a bit weird actually. Alright, so is that locked? No, it isn't. Okay, so yes, I will be back in 5 minutes. Bye. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hope you guys enjoyed Toad looping around for a few minutes. I still really like this loading screen so much. But we're back. Alright. I definitely needed a little break there. This is the stamp house. Oh, are we doing what? We're doing castle next, right?
Haha, got it.
Wait, this is World 5, right? Yeah, honestly, wow, this stream just sort of felt like it just flew by. Oh no, we have one more thing. We'll give the man in green another go. So yeah, searching sneak light. Thank you, Good Godly. Also, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm down a health thing, so the optimal strategy is to literally just jump off and kill myself in order to come back grown up again. Honestly, I don't think I care enough to try and dodge this. I kind of want to just try without. Oh. Nice. Good job, me. Thank you, me. This is gonna be like something where like I'm gonna need to carry this. Dang it. Meow. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Wow, I can't believe I actually got to that without... Oh, I forgot you could turn them around. Go away. Good title. Thank you, Delta NA, or Delta Sodium. Delta Na. Okay. Cat Toad is best cat. I do want to diversify my character so I don't just play as Cat Toad. Though my profile Peach is Peach. My profile picture is Peach, so I guess I can only say so much about... I don't know where I was going with that. I have no idea what the snowflake even means. I lost my Tanuki leaf. Okay, it's fine. Ooh, I might be able to get these. So, if I play my cards right... There we go. You. Yeah, come with me. 2018 charity. Okay, yeah. I've only been really trying to use Twitch just recently. Well, I guess they're not coming with me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Whew. Okay. Sorry. Kinda miss when Twitch had mobile Twitch mobile had this bug which allowed you to skip ads. Oh, are ads running the stream? Huh. I mean, I don't get anything out of it, so. But ads are kind of important just because it does give money to the streamer. So, yeah. I can understand wanting to skip ads. I like to skip ads too, but yeah. I'll just leave it at that. Ooh. We should do this another stream, because doesn't that lead to the golden train? Alright, this castle. Is this the castle? Actually, it might be the next one. Alright, oh no, it's this one, it's definitely this one. This song is great, but the boss of this castle... Oh boy. Like, I think I had... Okay, well, knowing me, I'm gonna struggle greatly with the boss just because I've been failing at, like, incredibly simple stuff because I'm me. How did I live that? I really shouldn't have lived that. Stream is dying? I'm not getting a lot of dropped frames. I got a few, but it's fine on my end. Okay. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. Patience is not a virtue. Go, 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 go. Do I reset? Nah. I'm definitely gonna go and... Or, what should I do? Should I go and get, like, green stars I missed off screen? Just to sort of speed up the process, so if I want to do Champions Road, I don't need to, like, play through every stage again. Okay, get the star. Good. Okay. Yeah, the boss of this. Oh my god, the boss of this place is so awful. Like... Oh no, I'm so scared. Whatever is he going to do? I wasn't sure I was going to dodge that. Oh my god, how am I going to dodge this? Oh my god, this is such a difficult boss. Almost faked me out there. Almost. He almost got me that time. The stream still isn't dying, right? I'm not getting any drop frames. Or I did get some, but... yeah, it is a bit on the creative side. I will give you that. For Mario Boss, yeah. But it's just like... I definitely think it's one of the... I didn't get the golden flag! Oh, I mean... I'm upset. Well, oh well. Oh, 508. That was kind of a satisfying score. 5-0, 5-0. Alright, so I definitely want to get through World 6 if I can this stream. Get to the other boss that interrupts between worlds. Because I'm pretty sure that's after World 6. Oh, but they're gonna have Fuzzy Time Mine. Oh boy, World 6 has a lot of like levels that are kind of memorable. Some for good reasons, others for not so great reasons. Well, this isn't like a challenge run or anything, so Fuzzy Time Mines isn't going to be terrible. Who should I play? I'm gonna start hitting random. We'll leave it up to fate. Alright! Oh god, I'm so sorry. We don't need clear pipes. We might need clear pipes. We might need clear pipes. I don't need no clear pipe! I'm a big toad. Alright, so... Okay, drops Firefly, I was wondering about that. So... I want to do... There we go, like that. Yeah, I remember, I think the first time I played this, I got screwed out of that star, and I was like, no, let me in! Let me in! I'm fine with ditching the Tanuki Leaf. Oh, dang it. I thought it was about to pull its head away, and I was sad. No, no, no. This is another one of those, so you could just leave it on loop forever. Yeah, this is the athletic theme. This is a good theme. This is like one of the iconic Mario 3D World themes. Alright, pipe is a lie, don't take it. No, I know you can get up there. Maybe with someone that isn't Toad. Because I'm pretty sure you can get up there. Of course, I can't triple jump. Oh, okay. I did get it. Alright. Nope. Oh, I almost ran right into that. Alright, I think that box is... Oh yeah, back flip does get a lot of height, doesn't it? I just never use it because it takes time. And I don't like time. I mean, I do like time, but I don't like wasting time. I didn't know if there was anything special that way. Plus, spin jump's more fun. Spin jump has more style. And you know, sometimes it isn't about just getting it. It's about looking cool. You know? At least that's what I tell myself every time I miserably fail. I thought I missed that jump for a second. What to say? Really? Really? Missed that jump. Alright. I remember being a bit annoyed at this part. Yeah, because they're slightly faster than you, and it gets you like that. Oh, isn't it you can bump Captain Toad out of this or something? Or, like, it's possible to? I don't know. But that is a really neat stage. I do like that stage. Though, yeah, some of the clear pipe things I do find a bit annoying, and I'd rather just have straight platforming challenges. Oh, I like that sticker, though. Or sticker. It's not sticker. Okay, so I have this issue where I keep calling charms and Hollow Knight badges like they're from Paper Mario, and now I'm calling stamps in these games stickers, and I can't call anything right. It's like, what the heck? Okay. So for this level, we get Mario, the character nobody plays as. Don't worry, Mario, you get some love here. Actually, I think I remember having a little trouble with this level the first time I played it, and I actually tried Mario to help get through this level, because I think I was using, like, Luigi before. I think in the end I just went to Peach, because Peach is slow. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Is there anything in this? I feel like there's gotta be something in this. I'm disappointed. Competitive 3D World Online will probably... Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Awful, but hilarious. Well, actually, one of the viewers brought up the idea of a sabotage. I mean, I just wanted to see if I could do it, but okay. So one of the viewers, they brought up this idea of, like, a sabotage run. So, like, and you definitely need to, like, balance it out. But basically, the idea is one person is trying to complete the level, everyone else is trying to stop them. Take items, do whatever. Maybe you could, like, limit the number of times you can pick them up and throw them, because you can just pick up people and run with them. I need the item. And isn't there a green star over here? Did I already miss a green star? I don't know. Commentating and playing games is hard. Oh. And that's why you always look at the screen when you play a game. I can... iframes? Iframes? No iframes. Okay, well, is there something here? Oh, nope. I'm so glad boos don't know how to gain height. Oh my god, get the star, get the star. Alright, and I think there's a checkpoint. Yes, okay, so I'll get Big Mario back. Okay. Sorry for going a bit quiet there. It was just like in pure concentration mode. Oh boy. Can I just roll into them? That's probably a terrible idea. You know, for some reason, it did not occur to me that that would kill me. Not even the boost can handle it. Yeah. No kidding. That star almost got away. They never get away. Ow. I feel like whenever I try to say something cool or I try to make a point, it's always followed up by some misfortune for me. Like, what the heck? Oh god, I don't like how zoomed out this camera is. Feels a bit weird. I didn't really do anything. Oh, that's the end of the level? Alright, I missed one star, not bad. Oh no, okay, definitely would have to like, ugh. I hate how long it takes to get a full sprint in this game. It's so frustrating. It's like, please game, just let me, I should actually plug in my phone because it's going to die soon. But I also need my gamepad plugged in. This is quite the conundrum. I guess I'm just going to have to put my phone somewhere else. Hold on a second. Alright, sorry about that. So let's continue on. Okay, so this is the level I was thinking of earlier in the stream. And this is, it's not Fuzzy Time Mine. Fuzzy Time Mine's towards the end of this world. Oh, this one, Hands on Hall. Okay, so we'll do this one first. And I get Ouija. I'm willing to bet when it randomizes stuff, it doesn't make sure you intentionally get different characters, so it feels more random. Like, there's a phenomenon with that, like, so if you put, like, if you have, like, a playlist and you put it on shuffle, it's probably going to guarantee that every song is played at least once before it goes through it again. And the reason for that is because when they first introduced this feature, it actually was random. But the issue is that when it was random, people were starting to see patterns that weren't there, like they would get the same song multiple times in a row. And that's just how the randomness was working out. I'm not even don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just running. Ooh, trapeze. My calling. Too cool. I tried so hard and got so far. So yeah, if something feels really random, know that there's actually probably some control behind it, because if something's actually random, you're probably going to start seeing patterns that aren't there. We're great at seeing patterns that aren't there. That's like a specialty of people. Oh, really? Come on. I hate bees. Not the bees! Ooh, I would like that. Please. you. Okay, so I can still get the... Oh! Ooh! Why did I miss that? Trapeze. Man, I suck. Holy crap, it's like... Okay. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do this well. I am a good player. I am good at video games. Go away. Seriously? Alright, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So I can do that. I do have to say, one thing I am excited for in the remake is that we've seen that the characters are going to have a little dive thing, and that's going to make movement a bit more interesting. Oh! See, it almost happened again. Like, I tried to jump onto the trapeze, and Luigi's like, nope, no trapeze. Trapezes are for losers. But Luigi, then you're right at home with it. Oh. That sounded much nicer in my head. How does that sound nicer in my head? I don't know what I'm even doing anymore. I've been streaming for too long, even though it's only been 2 hours and I have gone for much longer before. Is that my first screen star? Here, kitty, kitty. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm lucky I didn't get hit there. Is there a star at the end? I feel like there is. I see something right there. How am I supposed to get that? Am I just supposed to jump? Oh! I thought it was out in like the middle of the poison, and so I was really confused. I don't need no special thing, I can just jump up to it. I think I've missed, this is like the second or third time I've missed the first star of a level, but I got the other two. Aw, kitty toad sleeping. Alright. Oh, hi there. I remember you. I completely forgot about you until just now. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pull out the gamepad for this one. And I actually kind of want to quit out, so... Not that. And... Does it at least give me the cat power-up back? I would like the cat power-up back. And I will be... Peachy! Alright. This is a... I see a lot of people like rate this as their favorite course, or like one of the most creative Mario courses ever, and it is a really creative course, I will give that. But I guess... I don't think it's the greatest course ever. It's a neat idea. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't appreciate the full extent of the gamepad. Nope. Okay. Oh, seriously? Okay. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry. I need to move this because I'm going to accidentally add someone without realizing it. So let's move this. Ugh. I'm doing this with my nose because I don't want to take my fingers off the button. I did that with my nose, just to let you guys know. They suspect nothing. Good job for taking their brethren, Peach. Okay, yeah, I think the first time I played this, I didn't even get that you were supposed to hit that with the touch screen. So I was just like, what am I doing here? What does this do? Hold on a second. Sorry there's been so many pauses recently. Alright, sorry about that. Let's see. Get to you. They suspect nothing. They suspect nothing even when I go and murder their kind, which... What the heck? I think this goes away though when you get a power up. I think the game expects me to have the... No, I know how it expects me to get that. It wants me to use this. But I need to get it. Cute. I do like this part. I think this part's pretty cool. Oh, oof. I'm surprised. I'm glad I did not get hit. I was gonna say I'm surprised. I am, but you know what? We'll just say it was skill and move on. Though, isn't there like a way to skip the next part with this power up? I feel like there is. And I feel like there's got to be something else I'm missing in this part, like something really obvious. Oh, there's a... That's probably what I was thinking of. It's like... You can make it up here. Yeah, you can totally make it up here. And then... You can go, like... I think... Okay, so what I think you can do is like this. Where you wall jump. Go up. Wall jump. And then, yeah, that's the end of the level. You can just skip part of the level. Which I think is super cool that you can do that. So, I'm sorry to anyone who wanted to see the last part of that level. But I'm gonna have to give up this power-up, though, because I want to switch back to my Pro Controller. Where does this load? I do not remember. Oh my god, she looks so smug, I love it. That's one of my favorite stamps so far, the smug fairy. Like, is there a way to just view stamps we've collected so far? Cause like, I can't, there's no Nintendo Network to connect to. And the Wii U's gonna realize that in a minute. And that means I can't even view them? Oh wait, no, here we go. This. The bottom left. Smug Fairy. This is a beautiful stamp. I love it so much. I wish I could do like something with it so I could have like some sort of picture. But alas, they won't let me. Honestly, I think I'm gonna beat this guy and then call it. Well, I'll still do what I said with Pokemon if anyone's interested in that. No. Bad. Bad. Get in there. Ah, this boss. It's just like, I think with the fireball, this boss becomes like super trivial because you can just keep pressing the fire button. Alright, we didn't get exactly to where I wanted to get today, but I think this is a good stopping point. So yeah, next time we'll probably get through World Castle. Get to World Bowser, maybe even finish part of World Bowser. Well, Fuzzy Mine Time is definitely up next. So yeah, I'm gonna go into loading for a few minutes, and I'm going to see if I can set up my Wii, because I'm missing some cables, or like some cables have kind of gone AWOL. I have no idea where some are, so it'll be a few minutes. So let's see. Or actually, wait, hold on. Never mind, not this. So yeah, I will see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, I'm sorry. It'll be just one more minute. I got my Wii set up. Just need to change a few things. Took me a second to find my cable for for getting analog devices. Actually, I want to get rid of you. And add okay, so let's see. Oh, that sounds awful. Yeah, my Wii sounds really weird when it comes to stuff. Like, it can sound really weird when there's a disc inside of it. But it's not showing up. And I actually need to change my audio sync. Actually, so what I need to do is analog. I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I definitely did not have this prepared. Let's get you down here. Let's and before I turn on the Wii, that's going to be super loud. So do not destroy your guys' eardrums. I will lower that. Okay, come on, work, please. It's like the Wii isn't turning on or it's not receiving the signal. Because I need to plug in the wire to the capture card. Yes, that would make perfect sense. Why, thank you, me. That's an ingenious solution. Who would have thought of it? Oy. I swear. Okay. We're back. Let's sync these Wiimotes. And where are my headphones? It has been a while since I've opened my Wii. I think it's 1:15 a.m. Holy crap, it's way off. Well, not super off, but like still pretty off. So the weird thing is that I have to view this on my so it has to view this on my screen, and yeah. Or no, I have to view this on my computer screen. I can hear my stream playing in the background, so I need to unmute that. To give you an idea of what this looks like right now, I'm gonna take a picture of this setup. This is kind of ridiculous. Where's my phone? Oh, I set it away from me. Hold on a moment. Okay, I'll see if I can post this picture on Discord. It's kind of ridiculous, but like, for one, my screen, and then it's a bit tough. Alright, well, I tried. So yeah, I can just take a look at some of my old Pokemon. Is anyone still watching? And I definitely need to put this on monitor and output so I can actually hear the game volume. So properties, that. No, I need this. I swear, it's almost done. Okay, I can hear it. I hope that isn't too loud or anything. Alright. So let's go ahead and go in. There we go. Yeah, basically I have my my sensor bar behind my computer, and I have to view this on my computer screen, and so it's kind of really weird. I think it's synced. So I want to go to Coliseum. Continue. I did open this not a bit ago, so this was definitely the file I used a bunch. A2 was like a nickname that I like to go by like in 2nd grade, because 2 is my lucky number and my name's Alex. Okay, so okay, I can just use this. Quick sync test. Down, left, up, right, down. Shoot, I need to listen to that on Twitch. No, my stream isn't up. Can't hear it. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. So first off, let me see, where's my storage? Shop, storage. So I don't remember, I think this might have been from Platinum. I have no idea what half of these Pokemon even were. So I just had some random stuff. I had a Gliscor named Cordelia, don't know why. That's probably traded to me. A Japanese Monferno. But okay, so I think I remember when I was a kid, I'd always, and I still kind of do this, I put my most important Pokemon. Oh, this is what I had at my party. Oh my god, was this the Arceus? No, this is Draco Meteor. This wasn't the Arceus. But it'll start after a Milotic. I think this is it. I think this is one of my earliest starters I've ever had. I think this might have been... No, this is my Platinum. I recognize that ID number. This is my Platinum starter. Mild Nature. The final stats. He's been lost to time, unfortunately. But he was a good Infernape. So yeah, I have like level 100 legendaries. The shiny Dialga, that's totally legit, definitely not legit. So what was this one? Okay, so I caught this one in game then. So I go to the other one. Oh, I don't. Where's my Draco Meteor Darkrai? Or not Draco Meteor, where's Time Darkrai? Did I get rid of that one on accident? I guess I got traded this one because I don't recognize the OT. See, well, Pikachu camera up. Arcanine. This is back before I considered Arcanine my favorite Pokemon. I just sort of didn't really think much of Arcanine. Yeah, so I had a level 60 Cyndaquil. So there was a time where Cyndaquil was my favorite Pokemon. So of course I had to have a high level Cyndaquil. I actually had some Pokemon that I named after myself because I wanted them to like... I think it was shortly after I played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, so it's supposed to be like the Pokemon me. These are definitely hacked. Yeah, like here's A22. Timid nature. Mudkip. Level 100 Mudkip. Okay, that was a joke. This definitely was a joke. Yeah, there's Flame Jr., who's like supposed to be the child of Flame, my Infernape. I don't know why I have a Lucario named Super Mario, but apparently I named him Super Mario. I'm not sure what I was thinking with that one. Flygon. I think this Banero is from a friend. Yeah, Chris. That's it, from someone I knew in elementary school. Was this it? Is this it? No, it wasn't. That might have actually just been a random Arceus I encountered in the wild, quote unquote. Let's see. Meow Wow. What the heck? That's a great nickname. Meow Wow. Alright, I guess I'll focus on using this since it's really weird to use. So yeah, I guess that's sort of the Pokemon I have. Okay, I'm not sure where my original Infernape is though, because I know I saw it on here. But let me check my battle passes. Because I did have some weird Pokemon on here. So like, I just wanted to check. I can't see the stats of these. I had a level 100 Dialga named Goo. So this is my sister. She really liked this name. Actually, she's writing a novel, or a light novel, and the main character's name is Reiko. This was actually a friend I made a long while back that also liked Pokemon. He let me borrow his copy of Pokemon Silver, and I never returned it to him. Rohith was a really close friend of mine in middle school. Nick was I mentioned there was like a friend I had that would like not really hang out with me, but would hang out with me. And that was him. Or like we would hang out outside of school and play Pokemon, but except not really. Except but we wouldn't really talk about it in school because he saw that how I was made fun of and he didn't want to be made fun of. These are just random friend passes I got. Oh, that it might be Nick's pass. Yeah, that's basically my thing. Oh, that's not even my birthday. That's like the fake birthday. If I don't want to give my birthday to someone, but it requires like a website wants a birthday, that's the day I put down. Because that's the day I was actually meant to be due, but I was born earlier. And Nintendo forever! Playtime. Diamond and Pearl ID. Does that say 6? Wait, I thought that was my Platinum ID. No, my Platinum ID was like 5033 or something like that. That might have been my original Diamond ID then. But I don't think... Let me check something. Oh no, not copy. Check storage. May 20th, 07. Oh. So if I graduated... That would have been when I was in 4th grade. That would have been the year... That would have been right as I got out of 4th grade. Oh my god, I think this is my first starter ever. Unfortunately lost the time. He got deleted with one of the save files, because I have another Infernape that's pretty old, but its ID is different, and it's not nicknamed Flame. Because I think this matches up for when I originally got the game. Wow. So yeah, that's my original starter. He still exists somewhat, and I've immortalized him, I guess, by putting him in a video. I don't know what you are. I'm at level 53, what the heck? Oh, shiny Lugia. Oh yeah, no, none of these shinies are legit, by the way. They're all action replay shinies. I think this Groudon might have been legit from Emerald. Did I seriously name my character A2 with a male sign? Ugh. Channel. No, I didn't have Pokemon Channel. How did I get this one then? Wait, no, yeah, Alex. Alex all caps. That's how I named myself when I first played this game. I'm not sure which Pokemon was from my original Diamond and which one wasn't. Because I feel like this was from the original Diamond. But that... And I didn't really mess with my clock that much. I think I did more modding stuff on Diamond. This is a Poketopia Pikachu. And, I do believe that if I were to go here, wow, there's so many points just to send stuff. Wasn't there like a free... Yeah, these two. And this was like a really good Electivire, level 50 Electivire, and this is a really good level 50 Magmortar. I guess just to show it right now, I can grab my DS really quick. Not like you can see on my DS, but... No, I think I'm gonna call it there. So thanks everyone who came out to the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, that was a quick look at my stuff. I remember this song very fondly. If you like what I do, you can follow me on Twitter, join me on Discord. Link to that is in the channel description, or if you're watching this on YouTube, it's in the description of the video. Just read the rules in the rules channel and then let me know in the request to join channel, because I want to make sure everyone knows the rules. It's always part of Discord. And yeah, I do Let's Plays and stuff. I will be back in the Let's Play scene, I swear. And that's really it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I hope it brought a little joy. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye.